David Muir here, and we heard the great news, the one and only Marc Brown and 30 amazing years at KABC in LA. Marc, along with all of your friends at Eyewitness News, we wanted to take a moment to say congratulations to you on this amazing milestone, for all of your hard work as a reporter and anchor at KABC and your tremendous commitment to the viewers there in Southern California. We want to say thank you, we salute you, and here's to 30 more.
Hi, Marc. Wow. 30 years with Eyewitness News.
I cannot believe it. I've watched you for so many years. Congratulations on such an incredible achievement.
30 years at ABC7 and still going strong.
Congratulations, Marc Brown, on your big anniversary with Eyewitness News.
Wow. That's amazing.
Really nice.
These are people that I watch every day, and it's great to hear from them. That's really cool. Thank you so much, all of you.
Well, well-deserved, Marc. And, you know, how can you sum up everything that Marc's done here over the past 30 years? It's an impossible task, really. And here now is just a look at a few of the highlights of all of the stories that you have worked on over the years.
All right, well, gotta move the truck. Give me fire for about. Can we get real close to the thing then and just switch around?
Channel 7's Marc Brown is standing by at the scene with his live report. How does it look out there, Marc?
Well, we have some good news to report now. Marc Brown reporting live. Now back to you.
Marc, we'll get back to you in just a bit as we push on here. The Bolivian government.
Gas lines ruptured, flames erupted, and in some cases, homes like this one were destroyed in minutes.
Watching history unfold before a crowd that would swell well beyond 70,000. After the press conference was over, I got a chance to meet Nelson Mandela. I remember his hands, the swollen hands of a boxer made rough by years of hard prison labor.
2 California Highway Patrol officers on motorcycles stopped a man they suspected of drunk driving. The crowd started yelling threats, and Officer Lewis and his partner began to fear for their safety.
Did you pull the trigger on the weapon that killed Martin Luther King?
No, I did not. Suddenly there was a single loud noise. Witnesses say it sounded like a car backfiring. The bullet came from the window of a boarding house around the corner across the street. It tore into Martin Luther King's cheek and his throat. An hour later, he was dead. The best way to get them to say no to gangs is to give them something to say yes to.
Find the defendant not guilty of the crime.
A lot of disappointment among people here. Ma'am, can you tell me what your thoughts are about the verdict? I'm here to tell you right now that Mayor Bradley, we're told, I was just told by one of his assistants that he is being briefed continuously on the situation around Normandy and Florence. It's added to the list of total losses in this area, in this city, the city in flames right now. Reporting live at Western and 18th, I'm Marc Brown. Back to you. Further down Santa Monica was another fire. What was that? Oh, that was just somebody running over something, I guess. I thought it might have been a gunshot. I'm a little bit nervous out here. I don't mind telling you.
Master Quan is 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighs about 130. I'm 6'2" and well over 200 pounds. Watch what happens when I grab his throat. This is the Santa Monica Masonic Temple. The building has stood here since 1923. They spent about $250,000 very recently to make it earthquake safe. The renovations helped to keep the building up, most of it, but it will have to be condemned. 30 years later, a lot has changed, but a lot has stayed the same. Crime and unemployment are still very high in Watts, but in 1995, as in 1965, there are still a lot of people doing what they can to make things better. While the debate continues to rage over whether they should even be here, the Americans are keeping a very low profile. In some parts of this jungle, it's so thick you can't even see the enemy coming. You have no indication he's there until he's already attacked. 8 million children, all of the children of Ghana, will be vaccinated against measles in 5 days. Is it okay? Yeah. You feel good? Yeah. South Africa has more people living with HIV and AIDS than any other nation in the world. You think that doesn't have an impact on people in Southern California? Think again. So they reach out from Crenshaw to Cape Town. When it was built more than 1,000 years ago, Kano was a walled city. Now, thanks to the science of DNA, I'm able to determine that I am directly descended from someone who may have lived in or near this city a very long time ago. Hot? Really hot?
It was a bit overwhelming. People I'd never met in a country I'd never before visited were welcoming me home.
At least 1 million people will be here when history is made tomorrow. On this land where slaves were once sold to the highest bidder, an African-American will become the nation's 44th president.
So I appreciate you spending the time with us, Mr. President.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Hey, Marc. Hey, good words on the parade. Hey,
All right.
So you're doing okay, huh? Yeah. Things are looking up around the king these days.
While the transfer of power to the new Trump administration was peaceful and orderly, the streets of downtown Washington, D.C. were not.
That's it for us here at 11 o'clock.
I'm still looking good after all these years, Mark. Congratulations on 30 years. Yeah.
It was mind-boggling, and it jogged my memory. Some of the stories that I'd forgotten that I had covered, things that I'd forgotten that I'd said or written, and they all came flooding back there.
That's cool, isn't it? First time I saw Mark on the air, I thought, wow, who's this talented guy? Well, he's a linebacker at USC. I mean, those shoulders were like, wow. It's been a blessing to work with you.
It has
been one of the best anchors in the nation.
Oh, you're very kind. It's been an honor to work with both of you. You know, Dallas, you know, you're a legend in Los Angeles, and it's just amazing to get to work with you every day. And Michelle, I can't think of enough things to say about you. You've been the best partner anyone could ask for.
Mark, I couldn't say more great things about you. I mean, you are an incredible person. You're not only an excellent reporter and anchor, but you are so humble and kind.
Isn't that the truth?
And it's really true.
Such a pleasure.
And there's not really a day that goes by, because we have so much breaking news here in Los Angeles. And I think you would agree with me on this, Dallas, where Mark will be doing a breaking news story, and I'm just thinking to myself, gosh, he's so good.
He's so good at what
he's such a good reporter. And you know, I wouldn't be here with 22 of my years have been with you, and that would not have happened were I not riding on your coattails. That is for sure.
Kind. This is just cool, you know. And I will say about this team that we work with, all the people at ABC7, all the folks out there in the newsroom who have done such yeoman's work over the years to make this such a great place to work. The management of ABC7, the people who do the work every day. It's just been an honor to be here. And the people of Los Angeles, you know, this is my home. This is where I'm from. And these are the streets I grew up on, and I will never forget where I came from and who this is all about. And that's you out there. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to keep going. Hello, I'm Marc Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.